Hello friends, welcome to my blog Sahla Parveen, and today I want to share with you a beautiful story and the story of my journey as a writer. Now this is something maybe everyone is not interested, but so many people ask me, how did you start writing, and how did you get a guts to write, and how did you publish it, and lot of questions. The people who really want to write something in life. And I believe writing is a beautiful experience in which we actually start realizing ourselves. At least if you don't publish a book, at least write journals, because when you write journals you can actually introspect yourself, see yourself, and see a beautiful creative side in you. Okay, so I published my first book, The Beauty of Purpose in Life, in 5 years back. We are celebrating our 5th anniversary now in 2018. And I have no idea how did I have that guts to start writing, but I used to really love writing from very young. But as you know, I was someone who had dyslexia, so I was always having a feeling if I make spelling mistake, if people identify my mistake, all that feeling. So by the age of 21, 22, when I started doing training, and somehow that got into a click it grew as a good career. It gave me a lot more confidence that if we accept our weakness and if we focus on our strength, I think we can really grow in it. And we just need to be consistently working on whatever we love to do. So by the age of 23, I was almost quite a little bit a well-known trainer in Kerala, and I was doing sessions outside Kerala also, and also in Dubai and all that. So people started asking me when, at that time, at one point when I started my training, initially people used to tease me, people used to ask, you are just so young to start taking training, what are you going to teach us, you're so young to us, all those questions used to come. But somehow I was able to overcome all that and grow as a trainer and to make a good mark in my field. And then people started asking me, how did you do it? What is the secret of your success? And explaining that story to everyone, and I was trying to identify how did I do it, because I was not really very hardworking person, and I did not do a lot. I mean, personally, I don't feel I have done a lot to reach wherever I have reached at that point of time. But I was very passionate in doing what I love to do. I was so crazy in learning more about the topics that I love to talk about, I love to teach the world about. So initially it was all that I used to learn something, I used to practice in my life, and when I see a difference practicing those things in my life, in my mind, I could feel much more happiness, much more joy in my life. And that is how I used to start teaching people about what mind power is about, how you can focus, how you can make your dreams into reality. Now when I started explaining the story to everyone, one of my friend told, why don't you just write it down, why don't you write your whole story from a dyslexic girl to from wherever you have reached in your life. And that's how The Beauty of Purpose in Life came to my life. And that book is basically about from the 3 years, from the time I have a memory, from that age to till the day I was publishing that book. The whole story is what I have written. So I didn't think a lot about what will be the impact of it, who will read and all that when I was writing the book. Once I wrote the book, then only I started thinking about, okay, you need a publisher to get published the book. I sent to all the good publishers my book synopsis and the storyline and everything, manuscript and everything, and fortunately no one accepted my book because it was a first time writer. They messaged me, you are a trainer, you will do training, but book writing is different, how will we market your book, a lot of questions. So I had no other choice, so I self-published my book initially. And what happened was, so I was not really focused on the sale of the book, how many number of books will be sold when I publish this book. I was not bothered because I was strongly focused in my trainings and I was only focusing in that area. So this was not a mode of income for me. and I never thought it as a mode of income either. Okay, and what happened was I published my book, and around 200 books were sold in first 2 months, with my friends, families, and people who knows me. Then the book sales was not there, so I thought, okay, maybe my book is not that good, that is why people are not buying. Maybe that's not having much impact. And that also did not make me in a depression or did not make me feel anything bad. I was okay with it. And what happened was I did a talk, which is Josh talk, which was published after maybe, around 1 year after this book was launched. Sales was good, sales was not bad. Like when I go do a training, when I do a video, when people come to know about the book, they buy. So the fact was, as it was a self-published book, the people didn't know such a book is available in the market, because it was only available in Amazon and Flipkart, and not like today. That days we prefer to go and buy. I mean, I personally prefer to go and buy from bookstores, and bookstores did not accept a self-published book, and I was not really good at marketing the book either. So what happened was, when the Josh talk was released, and the funniest part was, I was talking about the success of my book in Josh talk, and once the Josh talk was released, I have wondered, like around 1 to 2 lakh copies were sold within 2 months, because that video went so damn viral, around 5 point something million view in their channel. And that's the point actually I realized, people don't know about this book. That is why people are not buying. When people come to know about that book, they are buying, they are reading, and have a wonderful review base. So that gave me a lot more confidence to start writing in my life. Now I have completed my next book, Happy List, and that is a book where to implement minimalism in 365 degree of your life, where you can be really happy and focused in what you want to do, rather than what others think about me, how will I win, all those things that actually pull us out. We can actually take that out from our life. So why I wrote the book Happy List was in the lockdown time. Like everyone, even my career was also in a stuck. I was not able to go and do sessions, and I was stuck in house. From that point of view, what I wanted to do something with love, and I realized some strategies in my life which kept me so healthier, happier mentally, physically. So that is what I have, that strategy is what I have implemented in my life. I have brought it into Happy List. And Happy List is more like a training when you attend for 30 days, because each and every chapter you can implement it into your life, and you can see a genuine difference. And that is going to come out with a big publishing company, which I will be revealing soon. And right now I am writing a book, Womanagic, Woman with Magic. So that is also something I am doing with lot of love, because I want to say every girl out there, you are so damn powerful. You just got to believe in yourself. Because why I wrote this book, Womanagic, is because when I see in the news young girls suiciding for small reasons, when someone else say that you don't have value, you don't have to believe it, right? That is their reality, that's not your reality. So you got to believe in yourself, work for yourself, love yourself, and make your dream life happen. So this is one message I want to give through Womanagic, and that's also around 70%. So this is my whole journey as a writer. There are a lot of people who want to write, who asks me about writing and how to publish. So as a writer, this journey is not going to be very easy, because of growth if you are looking for the financial side. But yes, there is a passive income which is coming, and which is one good thing, because even when you don't work, your book is going to work for you. That is something great. Only thing is, you got to write something which is genuine, which is a content that is helpful for people, or that makes people happy. Because I write inspirational stuffs. There are people who loves to write stories. Whatever you're writing, that should give some kind of emotion in people, that they feel to reflect to other people. Because most of my books are sold through mouth publicity only. When one person reads and when they feel inspired, when they get something out of that book, when they share that message to others, that's how it's going on. So I think everyone should have that feeling to write and read, because books are one of the best friends you can have in your life, who can actually guide you, help you, inspire you to go forward to next level in your life. Thank you so much and love you all.